Can you hear the difference between this vocal
And if someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves.
and this vocal?
And if someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves.
Today I'm going to teach you how to get the vocals to sit in your mix instead of on top of your mix. If you give me a few minutes of your time, I'm going to save you hours of frustration. Let's go. So here we have our lead vocal, and we've already done all of the mixing things. So we've added EQ, our first compressor, our second and third sets of compression, a de-esser, and our last compressor, RVox, which really pulls up the makeup game. If you struggle with EQ, compression, de-essing, or anything like that, pause this video, go watch this video on the channel, and then come back. Because today we're going to talk about how to get this vocal to sit better in the mix. So once we've done all of that, we're going to duplicate this track. In Reaper, it's just right-click, duplicate track, and it's going to give you a secondary track. We are going to save all of our compression settings and just remove the last one, that RVox that has the makeup gain. We don't need that. We're going to get rid of it. And we're going to add a vocal doubler. This is Slate Digital's Metatune. I'm going to be using it for the double feature only, and I'm going to turn the tuning amount to 0. I don't want any tuning. There's a bunch of really cool vocal doublers out there that are totally free and ones that come in your DAW. So you don't need to buy this, but this is the one that I use. So what this does is it takes your vocal and it takes it from a mono file and turns it into a stereo file, making it seem like there's kind of two backup singers, but they're not singing harmony or anything. It's just duplicating it, basically. This is what that sounds like.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane.
And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the stereo field until we like the way it sounds here.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves. Look at you, so.
Now we're going to hit play and we're just going to move the meter down until it's almost unaudible.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves. Look at.
And it's already sounding a little more blended. Then we are going to create a delay bus, and we are going to drag and drop this track into the delay bus. I'm going to put a really heavy de-esser on the delay bus because I don't want it delaying any of those harsh S's or K sounds. I just want to get the meat of the vocal. So I'm going to hit it pretty hard on the de-esser here.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane.
And then I'm going to add a delay. This is the Comeback Kid by Baby Audio, but any delay will do. I'm going to do a high and a low cut in the settings. I'm going to turn the time to about 1/32. I'm going to turn the ping pong on and get the feedback low. And this is what that sounds like. Very dramatic.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves.
And what that's doing is it's just taking the vocal and bouncing it around inside the music. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn it down until it's almost unaudible.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan.
And there's how it sounds, just the vocals.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves.
So it's barely audible, but it's in there. And the last thing that we're going to do is create our reverb bus. And reverb is always to taste, so it just depends on how much you like. This vocalist prefers a little bit more reverb, so we're going to take that into consideration. We are going to do a little bit of high and low frequency adjustment here. You can also do this with EQ if your reverb doesn't have the ability to do that in the plugin. We're going to add a little bit of pre-delay, a little bit of chorus, and a little bit of width. And the decay is pretty medium here. And then the dry wet is at 100%. And then we're going to blend it to taste.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan, love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves. Look at you, so cool, so smooth.
And if you ever want to go check out the isolated vocals on any of your favorite songs, maybe for some inspiration or to see how they mix those vocals, head on over to Fader. They have this awesome stem splitting tool. You just hit stems, you can upload any song that you want. It allows you to listen to isolated vocals, and you can even separate the lead and the background vocals so that you can hear them separately. It's pretty cool. Go check it out. All right, so here is our isolated vocal.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan to love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves. Look at you, so cool, so smooth.
And here it is in the final mix and master of this song.
I know someone like you can get a Gator fan to love a hurricane. Even get a Yankee fan to cheer for the Braves. Look at you, so cool, so smooth. So cool, so smooth. I must admit that I just wanna be like you. Shame the devil, tell the truth. I just wanna be like you.
This is just a quick trick that I do on almost all of my mixes to just make that vocal sound like it's in the same room with the rest of the music. I really hope this helped you out. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It goes a really long way to helping out the channel. See you on the next one.